I want to welcome you all to tonight's webinar. Very exciting. Today is all about talking about our upcoming retreat in January, which is called Experience Peru Untouched. And we're going to talk about why we came up with that title. My name is Judy Machado Duke. I am so excited to be here tonight. It is my pleasure to be here. I love more than anything to expose people to things that have changed my life. And this retreat is one thing that I'm so excited to share with you. There were several people who registered for today's webinar, so we're just going to give them we'll get started, and we'll allow them to pop in at any point. I'll say hello as they join, and sometimes we get a lot of people who register, but then they're just not able to come on for some reason, so that's why we're recording. So we're recording this call so that I'm going to put it back on the information page, and anyone at any time can watch this entire webinar. Now, the purpose of this webinar is really to share with all of you what's going to happen on that amazing retreat that we are now about to do for the third time in January. Now is the next date. So I'm going to be sharing with you some pictures. We're going to be sharing with you the itinerary. I'm so excited about all of it, and we're going to open this up to questions. So if anyone has any questions at any point, please feel free to unmute yourself and ask these questions, because that's what this is all about. I'm all about interaction, sharing, making sure everybody's up to speed. Everyone feels like they understand all the information. And of course, we wouldn't want anyone to misunderstand anything. So that's great. So welcome everyone who's here live, who's on the recording. Welcome. I'm so excited to share all of this. So first of all, let me just quickly introduce myself. I'm Judy Machado Duke. I have been an entrepreneur for most of my life. And it is my passion to help now, especially women, to come together to build their dream, to build their goals, become entrepreneurs. And I've created a program, a beautiful program and platform called the Goddess Temple. And so that's a little bit about me. Before this, I spent many years as an entrepreneur building different companies. I was building a private label candle company for many years, about 7 or 8 years, with 2 other partners. Fantastic company that we took global very quickly. And it was in ending that venture that I realized that I could give so much to other entrepreneurs who were just starting out. And that's where I got really excited. I created and published this book, Life Purpose Playbook, which is a book all about getting clear on your gifts, your unique abilities, things that come naturally to you, your purpose, your mission, so that you can really come alive in life and share that with the world. And after I published that book is when I created the Goddess Temple, which is this beautiful platform for women. And over the past year, I've been working with Tribe Chocolate. I'm a partner of Tribe Chocolate, helping them to build their business. Tribe Chocolate, bring that to life, beautiful 2-ingredient chocolates. And that's how this whole world came to be. Before Tribe Chocolate, I was also doing retreats, mostly local retreats. And then when we learned the story of Tribe Chocolate with Eric, my brother-in-law who started Tribe Chocolate, his story started in Peru. And we had a chance to head out to Peru. Myself had a chance to also meet so many beautiful people out there, create incredible relationships with these beautiful people. I'm going to share with you these beautiful people that are going to be there. And it's really sharing this world with all of you, taking you all into Tarapoto, Peru, which is absolutely unexplored, untouched. You know, everybody tends to go to Peru, they tend to go to Machu Picchu, or they tend to go to these certain places. And we want to take you where not too many people are, which is absolutely magic. And that's what I'm going to take you through in the next few minutes. Any questions you have, please type on the chat, or feel free to unmute yourself. So give me a quick second to share my screen right now. Just give me a quick second to make sure I have this ready over here, because I would love to share with you now the entire itinerary. Very exciting. So give me a quick second here, and I'm going to come back in here and share my screen. Here we go, share. And now you should be able to see the screen. Can everyone see that? Give me a thumbs up if you can see that. Judith, are you able to see that? Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to make this a little bigger because it's a little bit small. Hopefully you can read this now. Is it a little better? Yes. Okay, so this is the information page, which you may have already seen. It has a lot of pictures. I'm going to quickly take you through this, and then I want to take you through some other detailed photos as well. I'm going to take you through the pricing, going to take you through everything so that you can relive what we just experienced this past June and last January, and what we're going to relive in January coming up. So it's called Experience Peru Untouched, as I mentioned, and it's 8 full days. So on the ninth day on the morning is when the retreat ends, that morning after breakfast. So it's all about experiencing magical Peruvian culture with our beautiful Peruvian family. We call them family because over the years, we've met some incredible people who have now literally become like family to us. And we're going to share some of these people with you. So here it is. We form many soul connections and loving relationships in Tarapoto, Peru. And we're excited to share all of this with you. All untouched, right? No touristy areas, and all our local experiences. Tarapoto is right here on the map. See Peru, Lima is where most will fly in. There's a direct flight from Toronto. Air Canada has a direct flight to Lima, which is perfect. It's about 8 hours, 8.5 hours, I believe. And that we'll talk a bit about that flight. Actually, we might as well share now. Typically that flight right now, I believe, on aircanada.com, if you're in Canada, is about $800. I have seen that flight go on sale for $450. So I expect that to happen again. And sometimes 2 weeks ago, it was on sale for $650. So it's constantly fluctuating, which is amazing. I haven't purchased my ticket yet. I'm waiting for the $450. So anyone who signs up, I'm going to go on their notifications list and let everybody know. But worst case scenario, it's about $800, $850. Then from here, from Lima to Tarapoto is another hour flight. That, I think that's about $150 for that flight. I will confirm that, but that's another direct flight. So you get into this airport, you wait, and then you head into Tarapoto. And once you get to Tarapoto, we have the signs, we're waiting for you, and we pick you up at the airport and bring you right to Canto del Rio, which we're going to show you in a minute. So that's Peru. The reason why we chose Tarapoto, 2 reasons. One, my brother-in-law experienced 12 glorious days with the Shipibo tribe in Tarapoto. He went into the jungle to spend 12 days to do a plant medicine retreat about 4 years ago, healed his heart, his soul in so many ways. Tarapoto is a place where a lot of people go in to do plant medicine. So the vibration of that land is so powerful, so beautiful. The people of Tarapoto are so incredible. It's just a magical, magical place. And you will experience that when you come out. So there are a lot of different elements in this retreat. There's this beautiful spiritual side where we do these beautiful ceremonies and lots of soul searching. There's a whole chocolate side, and we're going to talk about some of the chocolate activities we're going to do. There's food, gastronomy. Oh my God, the most magical, incredible food. Peru is known for their incredible cuisine. I didn't know that when I first went. How crazy that I didn't know that. I kept saying, wow, everything's just out of this world, incredible. And then I learned Peru is known for their cuisine. It's so incredible. So we're going to talk about that as well. So first of all, we're going to go, one of the cacao or chocolate experiences we're going to do is picking cacao pods right from the tree. This is how chocolate is literally created in these pods. Chocolate is a fruit, and in here is a beautiful, delicious fruit. It's a white fruit that tastes like lychee and mango mixed together. So delicious. We're going to pick these right off the tree, and inside the fruit are the little cacao seeds, which make chocolate. So you're going to have this beautiful experience. At this same place, we experience so many other superfoods. It's actually a research center. It's like a farm or institute research center where they have over 500 varieties of cacao. They also have so many different incredible superfoods, which we're literally going to take off the tree and try and eat. It's so, so magical. When you're in the Amazon, you have to eat the superfruits. It's incredible to experience it in the jungle and also to experience it in all of our food, which is amazing. So here we have outstanding cuisine. Can you see this okay here where it says outstanding cuisine? Thumbs up? Yes, perfect. Okay, let me share with you what this is all about. So this is us. These are our meals, like just enjoying. Every meal is just magically displayed for us. Tastes incredible. And this beautiful woman on the right, this is Cindy. Cindy's family is, I'm going to say this for her because she probably would never say this herself, but is one of the most known families in Tarapoto. And I'll tell you why. Cindy's mom had a dream many years ago. She loves to cook, amazing at cuisine, and an incredible chef. And her dream has always been to empower women, especially the Amazonian women, who have these beautiful traditional food dishes that they make. And she created an incredible cookbook, which became global. She also started 2 incredible restaurants in Tarapoto, the 2 most popular restaurants in Tarapoto. One of them is called La Patarashka. Anyone who goes to Tarapoto knows this restaurant. It looks very much like something you'd see in Bali, with like curtains and this beautiful courtyard in the middle it looks like an Amazon in the middle of this hotel and restaurant with courtyard. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful businesses these beautiful people have. And so Cindy is the organizer. She's co-hosting this retreat with myself, which is the Goddess Temple. And I'm so excited because not only does she have the tour company called La Patarashka, but she also has the cuisine, the restaurants, the beautiful credibility around both tourism and cuisine. So what more can you ask for? And she's got a beautiful spiritual lifestyle. She's the one who literally created these opportunities for us to have ceremonies with the locals, like just beautiful, magical. So this is her here. She's also a chef. Look at her, so gorgeous. And she's with us throughout most of the retreat as well. So here's some things we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing an Amazon river hike. So in a minute, you're going to see where we're going to be staying right at the corner of a beautiful river that goes all the way through Tarapoto. It's called the Rio Cambuza, which is the Cambuza River. And we are going to be crossing that river 4 times to get to this glorious waterfall. It takes about, I think, an hour and a half to get there. And the river is not very high. It's probably up to maybe your waist. Certain points are lower than your waist. When it rains, it might get higher than your waist, a little bit higher, but beautiful. And we have a guide who takes us through that. And look, as you can see, we're like holding hands, crossing the river. It's so cute. It's nothing dangerous, nothing to worry about. It's so beautiful. It's so much fun. And stopping at certain points along the way and just enjoying the glorious nature of being at the entrance of the jungle. So, so beautiful. This is also, when we get to the waterfall, this is Eliza. So as you can see, this was Eliza. She came on our first retreat in January. And this was her here. How beautiful is she? We took this picture. She allowed us to use this picture in these beautiful examples of what's going to happen. Look at her. She's just loving life right under the waterfall. Absolutely incredible. And what's really, really incredible is that the Peruvians believe that there is a mermaid at the bottom of every waterfall. And so what we do is we collect flowers along the way, wildflowers, to literally give to the mermaid when we arrive. We do throughout this entire journey, we're playing with nature, playing on the beach, creating mandalas with beads and seeds and flowers, and just doing so many beautiful things, which you're going to see in a minute. We're also going to spend a day in the Peruvian culture and family. So going to a certain place not too far within Tarapoto, where we are going to work with these beautiful locals. We're going to help us create some structures, oh my goodness, what's the name? Like plates and pottery. So beautiful to have this incredible experience right with the locals. So beautiful, spending the day out there. This is the place we're going to be staying in. This is Canto del Rio. Remember I told you about Cindy right here, Cindy, who has the tourism company, 2 restaurants. She is also part owner of this beautiful place called Canto del Rio. Another one of the owners is another friend of ours who owns the Bean to Bar Chocolate Factory, which we're going to go visit too. So they are partners. They own this glorious retreat, the center, and it is a beautiful new lodge, jungle lodge that they created. I believe they built it about 3-4 years ago. What I love about this, see these windows in here? There are no windows, there's just screens. So you hear the water right in front, of this right behind, I guess if you're looking at this photo, behind me, behind us looking at it would be the river. So beautiful. So you hear this all night. It's just incredible. There's a pool, open kitchen. Right back here is the open kitchen. I don't know that anyone in Tarapoto has an indoor kitchen. Most people have outdoor kitchens because the weather every single day is 30 degrees during the day, 20 degrees at night in Tarapoto every single day of the year. They only have one season and it's every day of the year. How cool is that? Love it. So here are the accommodations, so beautiful. There will be shared accommodations for everybody. Dining, there it is, outdoor dining, so beautiful. And there is the river right next door, so great. And here is this beautiful picture of chickens. Like there are chickens everywhere, just walking around, roaming all over Tarapoto. And I love that because I just love to see them free. So this is so, so beautiful. I wonder if there's any, Judith, can you do me a favor? Because I'm not able to, because I'm sharing my screen, I'm not able to see the chat box. Can you see if anyone has typed anything in there? And if so, can you just read to me anything that you see? I know Mansan had said yes, that is right. No one said, okay, perfect. Okay, so just let me know if you can. That would be amazing. If you can let me know if anyone is typing any questions so I can answer them along the way. And again, feel free to unmute yourself and ask questions too. Cacao ceremony. Oh my goodness, this is probably one of my favorite things. There is this one day, I'm going to show you this picture too, bathing in chocolate. There is this one day where we will do 3 incredible things. One is we will bathe in chocolate. Look at this. Bathing in chocolate. Enjoy exfoliating with cacao in the river. Bathing in chocolate. Look at this. We get these beautiful little containers with pure cacao, which is pure chocolate before it's been processed, with a little bit of coconut oil and sea salt mixed together, and you rub it on your skin. You can see it's right here on all of us, and right here, can you see all of us here? Rubbing it on every part of your body, right by the river, and then allowing that to kind of dancing around and having fun for half an hour, allowing it to settle into your skin, and then jumping into the river and washing it off. And the craziest thing is the little tiny fish love it. So they're like kissing you in the water. They're like kissing you, and it's so incredible. So we wash off this. You feel so soft, so amazing. And then we head to a cacao ceremony, which is right in our lodge. There's a beautiful room where we do this cacao ceremony. Absolutely incredible. In a minute, I'm going to take you to Instagram. I'm going to show you some videos and pictures of that. What a cacao ceremony is, basically, it's just replicating what our tribal ancestors do, have done, continue to do with cacao. Cacao is a plant medicine for them. Cacao opens up our heart, unlike probably any other plant medicine, opens up our heart, brings energy to our brain, creates a connection between our heart and our brain. So eating pure chocolate, pure cacao is incredible for us. And so you're going to experience a beautiful cacao ceremony, which includes drinking pure cacao, setting an intention, everyone sharing in a group. Is there anything you'd like to let go in your life, like to bring into your life? Creating a beautiful sacred space. There's some musical instruments, some chanting, so beautiful. And then after that, we head into, let me just fast forward here for a minute, singing by the river. We go to the river and we create a fire right by the river. This is one of the drums. How beautiful is that? And singing. So whoever is interested in singing and chanting, sings and chants, and whoever doesn't want to do that sits and just, is part of the energy of enjoying it. But it's so beautiful. And then feeling like if you want to get up and dance, it's something that happens at night, and it's just so glorious to be by the river doing this. So, so beautiful. We also do a cacao tea meditation and journaling. So that's part of what I do within the Goddess Temple. I help people in the Goddess Temple to really understand that mindset is so important in our life to create what we want in our life. Whatever we focus on, we bring into our life. Whatever we focus on is where our energy goes. Where energy goes, energy flows, right? And so what we want to do is experience this beautiful cacao tea meditation. Happens in the morning. So that's another beautiful experience. And then we're going to do some coffee and superfood tastings in a minute. I'm going to show you some videos of that too. We're going to go to a bean-to-bar chocolate factory. These two gentlemen right here are friends. This is Gennaro and Michaele, both Italians who moved to Terapoto. They went to Terapoto. They fell in love with Peru, specifically with Terapoto. And they created this bean-to-bar chocolate factory and a cigar factory next door. And we're going to go visit their factory. And you're going to do tons of tastings. You're going to eat gifts. It's so incredible. And this gentleman, Gennaro, is partner in that lodge that I was sharing with you right here, the lodge that we're staying in, the Canto del Rio Lodge. He's a partner of Cindy in that beautiful lodge as well, which is so, like, how amazing is this? It's all one big familia, like we say in Portuguese and Italian, familia. That's what this is. And you're going to be part of this beautiful family trip. So here we go. We're going to taste cacao right from the tree. We talked about that. Look at what the inside of the cacao looks like. It's so beautiful. I can't wait for you to try this. It is out of this world. It's very hard to get this fruit in Canada or in the States. If you're in the States listening to this, or if you're anywhere in the world listening to this, I do want to actually point out that this trip is for anyone in the world. So you don't just have to be in Canada, which is where most of us are. You can be anywhere in the world and join us. All you have to do is fly into this beautiful place called Lima in Peru, and we can help you to set up that flight and then head out to Terapoto. So long as you arrive the dates of the retreat, you're with us. You're part of the familia. So I just want to share that. If anyone has any questions about that, you're not from Canada, you're not sure, you don't even know what Air Canada is, just reach out to me. I can support you with that as well. Okay, so look at this, playing instruments together. This is a beautiful place I'm going to share with you right now. Look at this, exploring different riverbeds and natural swimming pools. Okay, do you see this gentleman right here? This is Shedi. Shedi is a beautiful person who went to Peru about 4 years ago from Israel. He had a terrible condition in his spine. And he wanted to heal himself, and he wasn't sure how, or, he'd heard about this plant medicine journeys that happened with the tribes in Peru, and he went to Terapoto. And on this very land, there was a shaman who supported him in his journey, which I believe was maybe 20 days of helping him through this tea medicine to heal himself. And he had a miraculous experience of healing. And he has since purchased this land. This land, Mishkiyaku is what he calls it, so beautiful. And it is out of this world. Look at this beautiful, beautiful cliff here, this waterbed. So we spend a day, one of the days we're spending is at Mishkiyaku with him, being he's going to host us. Take us through sound therapy, music, so many different things. Everything on this trip is about connecting to Mother Earth, connecting to nature, reconnecting to our mother. And his day was probably one of my favorite days. And I'm so excited to head back out, and so grateful to Shedi for everything that he does for us on this retreat as well. Look at this, creating mandalas on the beach. So beautiful. This was done with seeds. So not rocks, not beads. It looked like beads to me. Actual natural seeds. There it is created. So beautiful. Look at this, the water dance. This was done, we created with all these rocks, a beautiful heart on this land. Remember I told you about Mishkiyaku, this land, right here on his land. We created this and we did a little water dance. It was so beautiful. We also did some musical instruments, the cliff. We did some beautiful mantras. We sang Om, we chanted Om. And when we did that on our last chant, the little rocks were kind of falling down that cliff. It was so magnificent for the vibration, for the land to feel our vibration. Soulful community. All I can say is the people that are going to be attracted, that have been attracted to this retreat, that will continue to be attracted to this retreat, are people who are open to having a beautiful connection with one another. It is really, honestly, a soulful family and community that's created here. Look at this, lounging everywhere we go on these beautiful hammocks, morning yoga, so incredible, every single morning to start our day. Here are 3 beautiful testimonials from 3 ladies. Actually, another lady just sent me one, which I have to add Denise. I forgot to add Denise's, but just beautiful comments that they have here about what their experience was on the retreat. So feel free to get onto this website and read those. Look at all of us, so cute, all with our cacao. By the way, this is a co-ed retreat. Men and women welcome, of course. As you can see, there were some men. So this is just a glorious retreat for both men and women. Here are our friends and tour operators. I mentioned La Patarashka. Remember Cindy I talked about? La Patarashka tour operators. They have an incredibly extensive and magical portfolio of tours in Peru and have become family to us, as I mentioned. All reservations are going to be booked directly through them because they have a tour company. And this is a beautiful collaboration between the Goddess Temple and La Patarashka Tour Company. And I'm going to be your host for the 8 glorious days. And I wanted to talk about, before we get to pricing, let me just share with you. I'm going to stop sharing for a moment, and I'm going to give me another moment here to share Instagram. Okay, so I'm going to come back here and I'm going to share my screen. Here we go. If you are not already on my Instagram, which is the Goddess Temple, I encourage you to follow the Goddess Temple on Instagram. If not, make sure you jump on Facebook, the Goddess Temple on Facebook, so that you can see every day I'm posting an enormous amount of beautiful pictures from our June retreat from just 6 weeks ago when we just came back. Lots of pictures every day for the next 2 weeks so that everyone can see all these pictures again, all these videos. And on here on Instagram, make sure you follow us because I want to share with you this. If you look at my highlights today, every day as I mentioned, I'm putting new highlights. I'm going to share with you today what we just put through. You see this? This here is the taxis that we use in Tarapoto. So much fun. It's like the bicycle taxis. So here's us crossing the river. So much fun. Okay, so then this is one of the days. So every day what I'm doing is sharing one of the things that happens on this tour. This day was our coffee tasting. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly go through this. Okay, there it is. Beautiful coffee tastings. We got to taste 4 different types, 4 different roasts. The same bean, roasted different times. Such a beautiful experience. I had never done this before until this retreat. She taught us how to taste the coffee. So beautiful. So this is one of the many, many things we do on this retreat. This is our tour guide and translator when we get there. He is phenomenal. His name is Martin. He is so hilarious, so much fun. This is upstairs at that coffee roastery. There are tons of superfoods upstairs where they just take us through everything. They share with us all of the fruit. We eat as much as we want. We taste it. They explain what it's all about. So beautiful. There is another fruit which is similar to cacao. They call it the cousin of cacao. Such a beautiful fruit. And so let me just keep going here. Some pictures. And then you can see that we're getting this beautiful guide and they're explaining to us everything. We get to try it all. It's so much fun. This is upstairs at that coffee studio where we did the coffee sampling. There we are trying more. And then we get to the part where, look at this. I don't know if you can hear this. Let me see if I can get the volume. I don't think you can hear this. Anyway, if you go to my Instagram, you'll see that I'm explaining that this courtyard, all these beautiful places have courtyards in the middle of them. So that's a coffee shop up top. There it turns into like a little boutique hotel sort of thing with a courtyard. I mean, such cute places that we're going to visit. Here's Eric, who is the founder of Tribe Chocolate, my brother-in-law. That's Denise. This was our favorite drink that we had. Espresso. So we had a whole big, beautiful coffee tastings this day. It was so much fun. And they explained everything. This was our favorite coffee. Couldn't get enough of this one coffee I mentioned here. There we are again around this coffee. It's so incredible. And look at this. Look at the fossils right on the ground. Incredible. And so I talk about the next retreat. So this is really good to see because it's on our Instagram. Every day you're going to see new pictures. And if you go here to our Instagram on highlights, there is the Peru retreat. So there's me speaking, my speaking events, the retreat, me talking about vision boards, cacao circles. I do spa masterminds, but you really want to focus on this Peru retreat. You click in there. And there is an excellent video of where we're staying. Look at this. So you can look at that at any time. I'm just going to flip. There it is, the waterfall height. Right? Look at this. So at any time, go in there and watch the whole video. You'll get more of a look inside the hotel we're staying in, the lodge, the beautiful lodge. Look at this, so beautiful. All these pictures. Look at the waterfall. Oh my goodness, we take pictures at the bottom of the waterfall. So incredible. Let me see if I can make this bigger for us to see. No, I'm not. That's me with all the chocolates when we go to the chocolate factory. That's how many I bought. Hilarious. Look at this, just like relaxing. There's those little chickens, so cute. Here's the market. Oh, we spend a day at the market buying all these beautiful local things, like incredible artisanal gifts. Yeah, here's us in chocolate. Oh, I want to show you that video. That's really cute. Look at this video.
Yeah, and it was glowing.
Yeah.
And here we go. And here's us doing, oh, that's Eric being silly, so funny. Look at, oh, I love it. Trisha putting more cacao on her. This was the beginning of the cacao ceremony, us all sitting down and enjoying beautiful 100% cacao. Okay, this is the cacao ceremony. In a minute, there's gonna be some music you're gonna hear. There's music. There's saging to remove any negative energy from each of us. The pots with the cacao that has just been heated before we drink it. This is honoring the cacao. Beautiful. This is her pouring the cacao and serving each of us. Music, whoever feels like playing an instrument. Such a beautiful ceremony. You just feel so much peace. Look at the instruments. Oh my God. I can't tell you how beautiful this ceremony is. So beautiful. And then we just keep going. There's more dancing. Full moon is when we do that cacao ceremony. So there was me in front of the full moon that night. There was us again with more beautiful music. Here's us with more people, like just enjoying so many different places that we went to. There's the taxi that takes us around. So cool. This is La Patarashka, the hotel, which is also the restaurant, with the courtyard in the middle as well. That's where we're gonna go and have lunch. More of us hanging out. There's us by the river again. I mean, tons and tons and tons of beautiful. This is La Patarashka, one of the restaurants that Cindy owns that we're gonna go have lunch in. Look at this. It looks like you're in the middle of the jungle. So beautiful. A 7-course meal we have one night that is out of this world. So this is inside the restaurant. Look how it looks like it's a jungle. It's beautiful what they've created there. So beautiful. Look at this. This is just, so beautiful. There we are again. So much fun. There's again a tasting.
About to have a tour of the Instituto de Cultivos Tropicales. Look at all the cacao behind me. Here we are.
So much fun. Trying all the superfoods. Look at all those cacao pods behind me. Incredible. Get ready to have so much delicious superfoods on that day. So incredible. And this is him opening up the cacao. Look at this. There's chocolate seeds in there, cacao seeds. So incredible to experience that.
This cacao.
And I'm just going to keep going here. You can go back and watch this at any time. I just want to show you that this is all available on Instagram for you to see these pictures. Star fruits. Oh, have you ever had fresh star fruits? Oh my goodness. So jackfruit. This was them showing us how they actually ferment the cacao. This is all these different tastings. There's that 7-course dinner that we had that just takes like literally 4 hours to eat. Look at this. Each course was just so incredible, so delicious. This is the chocolate factory. Look at this. Look at her making chocolate. You get to make chocolate. So that's us being silly, right? Because of course we have to have fun and be silly. Look at this view of where you're going to be staying the whole week. So if you're staying on the top level, you get the deck, top view. If you're staying on the main level, look at this. Like you're facing the river, which is facing the beginning of the jungle. It's so magical. Morning journaling out on the deck with the sun. Oh, just gorgeous. Look at this is the morning we arrived. Look at that beautiful dish. Here we go. 10 spots available. Payment to be made in, again, Peruvian soles, known as sol, through La Patarashka tour operators. You're going to contact me. I'm going to walk you through the link and actually making the payment. It's kind of like a PayPal, how they do it. Flights are not included, of course. You pay for your own flight. I'm going to walk you through which flight is the best to take, because we want to pick you up on the morning of day 1 is when we want to pick you up. So we pick you up normally, the Lima flight to Tarapoto happens, you usually arrive around 9:30 in the morning into Tarapoto. So I'm going to work with you on those flights, and depending on who's coming from Canada, get everybody hopefully on that same flight. I'm going to work with all of you together, and if there are several of you coming from the States or from somewhere else, help all of you to connect too. And right after you book your spot, of course, I'm going to be sending you a welcome package. I'm excited with a few little gifts, including a few little chocolates for you to enjoy. And then what's included again? 8 days, 8 nights in Tarapoto, Peru, in Canto del Rio, with myself as your host and La Patarashka as a co-host. Delicious daily pescatarian or vegetarian or vegan breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So all of your meals, you just pick which you prefer, pescatarian, vegetarian, or vegan. Gorgeous lifestyle photos. I, as you can see, love to take photos, love to capture all the moments. I'm going to take photos of all of you and capture all these beautiful moments and share them all with you throughout the trip. Shared accommodations, daily morning yoga classes, transportation, pick up and drop off at the airport, and all the transportation in between. We are all together throughout this entire trip. What's not included are your flights, any alcoholic drinks not included, so it's extra, and meat dishes. So we actually will not have, last time we had an option, you could order meat. We actually probably will not have any available because we're taking over the Canto del Rio that week, so I don't believe they're going to have any meat there. So hopefully everyone's okay with pescatarian, vegetarian, or vegan. And you're going to let me know in advance which, so we can have that all supported. The retreat is plant-based to support a healthy, delicious diet throughout your stay. Okay, so beautiful. So there you go. I'm going to stop sharing here. I would love to take any questions. If any of you have any questions now, I am so excited to take 10 of you into this trip. We have 3 people so far. I'm so excited at the time of this recording. And just let me know. We will get you signed up and started, and then getting you to book your flight once we see that sale come through. And right before we leave too, about a month before we leave, I'm going to be sending you a list of things to consider bringing, things not to forget to bring, such as, the hat, the sunscreen, a long sleeve shirt for the day we go into the jungle, that sort of thing. There's a list that we'll share, which is so beautiful, so great so helpful in making sure that the whole stay is just amazing and comfortable and glorious. A knapsack too for the day that we go on that hike. So there you go. If there's no questions, then I just would love for you, I'm going to type my email here for any of you, Judy at justjudy.ca. This is the email address you can contact me at. If any of you are ready to go, ready to get started, ready to register and be one of our 10 glorious family members on this trip, or maybe some of you still have questions. You still have questions, you're still not sure about certain things. you want more information about the flights, you're a little confused still, just let me know, and we can also hop on a call together. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I am so excited. It is my my wish and intention to even stay longer on this trip, because it is just magic. When you experience Peru, and especially the inner, the entrance, the little bit of the jungle in Peru, you will experience Mother Earth like never before, and especially in this beautiful trip where, and I mentioned the word family again. I'm going to mention it again because it really, really, the soul connection that is experienced is absolute magic. I want to thank Cindy for all of her work on her end when we get there in taking care of us and creating the most incredible, memorable trip. I'm so, so grateful. Yes, Judith has a question.
No. Read.
I don't see anything on the chat. I don't see anything. I just see my email. Is there something?
It's private.
Okay. Sorry, I don't see where that is. Okay. Is that good? Any questions? You're good? Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone. I look forward to supporting you in any other questions you have, getting you started, getting set up, and getting you all booked for January 22 to 30th. Have an amazing day. Kisses to everybody. Oh, one last thing I forgot to mention is we also will be spending another day with another beautiful community doing suspended yoga in this incredible, also beautiful by the river retreat center. A beautiful woman by the name of Claudia who runs and owns that center. And there's so many other things we're going to be doing at her space too. So as you can see, there's different communities we go into. We're going to host us for the day. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So there you go. Thank you for the opportunity to share this beautiful, beautiful trip with all of you, these pictures, these videos, the magic that's created on this trip, the beautiful magic of Peru. Have an amazing night or day, depending on when you're watching this. And, oh, Kenna says, thank you for the information. I'm very excited. Kenna, me too. I cannot wait. You're going to be there. My mom's going to be there. So far, we have 2 moms. I was mentioning to Kenna, wouldn't it be amazing if we had a mother and daughter trip, like so many mom and daughters as well? I would love that too. But of course, guys are welcome too. Men are welcome, of course. But how cool would that be? I love it. So thank you, everyone, and have a magical rest of your week. Bye-bye.